So it's the morning of the MOT, and I have to say that we're both a bit subdued this morning, aren't we?
It's been a few horrible days.
Yeah.
I think we've over panicked it.
Yep.
I'm hoping.
Well, the thing is, for the vast majority of people, an MOT, if your vehicle fails, you just leave it, get it fixed, come back, pick it up, go home. Yeah, exactly. We can't do that. So if it fails badly today, technically we're homeless. But I've thought in my head of all sorts of scenarios of backup plans and things, but there's too many. So we are literally going to play it by ear and see what happens. Best scenario is it just passes with some advisories. Worst case scenario, it's condemned. And then we've got, yeah, you see, you can even tell in my voice. So yeah, I'm not overly worried, but
I am absolutely bricking it.
But this could be a life changer, and it's so important to us.
Pixie enough.
So yeah, see how it goes.
Hi, we're Stuart and Andrew, a married couple on our continuing year-long tour of the UK. We've packed up our stuff and have gone from pub life to full-time van life. Along for the ride are our 3 dogs, Pixie, Soda and Luna. We're still adjusting to life in our first motorhome, Avandra, a 1995 Auto Trail Scout. Jump in the passenger seat with us as we share with you our travels and experiences of UK van life.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So this week, as everybody is aware, and I'm hoping to God everybody's been safe and that they haven't got, well, I was going to say that people haven't been affected by it, but they have.
I think everybody's been affected by it, haven't they?
So as everybody's aware, we've had the worst rain since 19 Blanc. That's how it feels.
It does, yeah. It's been
and our plans have just gone to kaput. So as everybody is aware, well, anybody who watches our vlogs is aware, we were meant to be attending a bonfire weekend at the animal sanctuary at Field Farm. And we unfortunately had some bad news. It has been cancelled due to the huge amount of water that they've had. I don't think I can explain how bad they've actually been flooded. It isn't just like a couple of puddles. They have a river running through the middle of their animal sanctuary.
Yeah, we didn't realise, did we, at first? I mean, we knew that the whole country's been raining, so we kind of spoke to them. Well, you texted them, didn't you?
I did, just to see
if it was still on, because we said we've seen fields flooded out all over the place, and I said I can't see this being on.
I actually felt quite bad because I hadn't actually Googled it or like done any research whatsoever. I just texted her off on WhatsApp and was like, "Oh, is it still going ahead with all this water we've had?" And she was like, "Oh, we'll see. We'll let you know." And then Andrew Googled it.
Yeah, little did we know.
They've been all over the news. They've been all over newspapers, and it's been so bad. They've now got a GoFundMe page because they're trying to raise money for the amount of damage that's happened.
Yeah, it looks like it's about £10,000 worth of damage.
It looks so bad.
Yeah,
I feel so bad for them.
So we didn't go there.
No, and then our next plan was a pub at, where's that again?
Duckmanton in Derbyshire. Yeah, we found on one of the apps.
So we quickly thought, oh, we'll go there. They've got electric. We'll be fine. Andrew texts them. No, they've got no electric because they were flooded as well.
Yeah, and a similar story. I mean, we tried one or two, didn't we? And either you can't go on the grass because it's too wet, or just loads of problems all over the place. So, yeah.
Problem is a lot of them are like pub car parks or flat car parks, and the problem is with them being flat, of course, they flood. There is no angle for the water to go down.
No.
So so everywhere is just flooding at the minute. But we did manage to find somewhere.
We did, and actually on the way to where we were heading, which is down to Mansfield for the MOT.
Yeah, we've got the MOT at the end of the week.
So it was halfway from where we were, which is near Selby, and it's just outside of Bawtry, Newington. So it's the shipping at Newington. They've got some hard standing, as well as grass and electric hookup. So we've given them a try, but even then we've walked over. There's a little hill at the back of the car park. And what should be fields and a river is basically
a lake.
And
it goes on for miles. Yeah. We were driving, we needed some shopping, so we drove from where we were parked to the village, the next one over. It didn't stop. From the minute we left there to where we got to where the thing was, it was just continuous lake for a good mile.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it is a floodplain.
Well, it's doing its job.
We know that it's doing its job, but it's the fact that it's under not just a few inches of water; it's under feet of water, and a lot of it. What did you catch on camera, Stuart?
I caught the Northern Lights.
We think Stuart caught the Northern Lights last night.
It was either that or what else did they say it was? It was on the news, wasn't it? That was
Steve.
Did they call
was it Steve? I've never heard of this phenomenon. It's similar to the Northern Lights, but they've named it Steve for some reason. So but it could be.
We'll see.
Anyway, we're here.
We're dry-ish.
Yeah, and we're safe, and move on. Start worrying about the MOT.
What are we doing?
So I'm going to put some Red X super fast emissions reducer into the petrol today because we're going to.
I just love the blue label. Can help you pass MOT.
Yeah, which is exactly what's happening on Wednesday, where it's going in for its MOT. So we're going to try this Red X because I'm a little bit worried about the emissions. So hopefully this will help. So
does it just go straight in the engine?
Straight into.
Petrol. Into the diesel tank. It wasn't that cheap, expensive either, was it? Because we managed to get it out of the poor Wilkinson sale. I'm glad they're making a comeback.
We'll see what happens. We've got to travel 20 odd miles. It says 30, doesn't it, on here?
Yeah, but we're travelling 27 miles today, and then we've got a few extra miles. We're staying outside of Mansfield, then a few extra miles to the MOT centre. What are you doing, Stuart?
Fitting some new window wipers because the other ones were getting a bit dodgy, and I've got a funny feeling we need some new actual stands soon, some arms. I don't think they're that expensive to buy, and hopefully that'll work. Do you want to give them a whirl?
Is that cleaning the windscreen now?
Perfect. Not need a single patch.
No matter, getting our MOT. Oh.
What are you doing, Stuart?
Refreshing it about 1 billion times to see if it comes on the system.
It's still on the lane.
The suspense is like full on there. I'm gonna go for a fag. I think it's just, yeah.
So we're at R&K Garage in Mansfield, and we're just waiting for the outcome of our MOT. This is not good. It's not pleasant at all. We're really, really anxious. So, fingers crossed. It's still on the lane apparently. I've had time to just think about the fail on the MOT, and it's not really that bad. It's fixable things. We're two different frames of mind at the moment. Stuart's quite disappointed that we failed. I'm disappointed that we failed, but it's things that can get fixed. You know, it's the brakes, so hopefully it's something fairly straightforward. We'll take it into the garage, get them to have a look at it, get it fixed, get us MOT redone, and move on our way. You know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been the chassis. You could have ended up with a whole. I've seen MOT fails, and they've got lists and lists of things that are wrong. We've got the two. It's the brakes, fairly, important, but fixable. So we'll get it fixed and move on.
So, morning. So, we're at, what's it called again? Eden Tyres and Servicings.
In Sutton Ashfield.
We found out 2 days ago, didn't we, that we'd failed the MOT. The garage that we got the MOT at couldn't fit us in until next Thursday to have a look at it. And then even then, if it was parts needed or whatever else, we were looking at maybe another week and a half before it was going to be ready.
Well, days. But yeah.
Well, yeah, if they couldn't do it till Thursday, then they couldn't get the parts till Friday. There's no guarantees they could do it on Friday.
Which means the MOT would have run out.
Which means that would have been us.
So, yeah.
We found another garage that's hopefully going to fix the few issues we've got. Then we can take it back to the other garage and get it MOT'd, and then we're back on the road. Yes? Positive thoughts.
Yeah. The plan this morning is that they're going to have a look at it very shortly. To tell us what's actually wrong with the brakes, and then I'm guessing they're going to have to order parts because of the age of the van. I can't see it getting done this afternoon, so it maybe they can get it done tomorrow, but I'm thinking it's going to be Monday. So
we'll find somewhere.
But we'll see.
We've got somewhere we can stop for the weekend.
Yeah,
and
I think if we find out this morning that they can't do it till Monday, then I think we'll head down to our favourite spot at Ilkeston.
Yep, because it's cheap and it's got electric.
And with the weather, it looks like it's going to be really, really cold tonight and tomorrow night, so we might just get on the electric hookup and get the electric heater going. So anyway, we'll see how it goes this morning.
Oh, and then there she goes. Well, she's up on the lift a little bit. Tyres coming off. Dogs are out. At least we're in a better mood than we were the other day. We'll wait till we see what the damage is first. Right, that's us back from the garage. So they've managed to fix the handbrake.
They fixed the handbrake for sure. That's so much better.
What was the thing that they said they'd fixed?
Well, it's the front brake. So when you press the pedal down, it wasn't being effective, but he thinks that there was a couple of pins that were sticking, so he's freed those off, and the fact that the back brakes work, fingers crossed, it's all going to work now.
We won't know though until we've got to go back at 4 o'clock.
Yep.
They're going to put it back on the machine, aren't they, to see if it'll pass. Do like a wee little cheeky.
Yeah, they're really, really busy today. So
MOT moment.
They've only got one set of MOT wheel rollers, so they're not free till 4 o'clock. So we're just going to hang around till 4.
Yeah, we've just come back to where we were before
and head back
and see what happens.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. And we're going to the left, look. Look how much we're going to the left. I don't like it, Andrew. And he can't help getting himself underneath it. Yes, I know we have a spare wheel. That's us, just got back. Wasn't fun at all. So they've managed to fix the handbrake. Perfect. They have found, or they think they have found the fault of why the brakes won't work properly on the back wheels. The only issue with this is they can't source the part. So me and Andrew are now sat here trying our hardest to source this part that we have no idea what we're looking for because we can't find it anywhere. We can find similar ones, but we can't find what it is. So I have just put it all over Facebook. On every single site I can physically get it on.
Yeah, I found 4 different part sites that supply a part that's similar but not the same. So I've emailed all those. It's Friday afternoon, so whether we're going to get a response over the weekend, I don't know. But fingers crossed we'll get something back.
So what was it called? A brake distribution valve or something. But because the van's so old, obviously now they're all electronic, or they have some sort of gadget in them, don't they? Where ours is a manual one.
Yeah, it looks like it's a manual valve rather than some kind of sensor.
And ours is like a T-shaped, which apparently they don't do T-shaped ones anymore. The garage have been brilliant. I can't recommend this garage enough. We will be putting them down below so you can have a look at them. If you ever need any work done, they've gone above and beyond for us, haven't they?
Well, we stood there for 5 minutes waiting for the bill, didn't we? Because obviously we've been in twice. They spent a good hour the first time round just trying to find out what was wrong, and the guy just said, "Well, we've not fixed it, so we're not charging you." And it's like, what?
But he did fix stuff because he fixed the handbrake. The handbrake now works. The handbrake didn't work at all last time. Now it works on the first notch. So he's done that. He's had it up in the air with about 5 technicians around, mechanics around it.
Yeah.
Then the second time he put it on the roller checkers so it could go through like a quick brake test to see if they'd fixed the issue. Then he even had even more mechanics around then. Andrew was in his element because they let him go underneath so he could be nosy.
So yeah, I think we're going to get a couple of boxes of chocolates, aren't we, to treat them? But we are going to go back once we've found this part.
I am. Like that's
we'll definitely go back there.
I'm debating getting the MOT done there.
And we'll probably get the MOT done, if not this year, next year. Definitely there. They've been exceptional. Really,
what
really
were they called? Eden
tyres.
There is more than one around the country as well. There is quite a few of them. But the one at Mansfield, they've been absolutely brilliant. I have never had a mechanic check his work in front of you to make sure it was okay, and if it wasn't, not charge you. That is just brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well, I've emailed around. You've done the Facebook thing. All we can do now is wait, I think.
So if we manage to get the part, it's going to be next week's job. So
yeah,
it's going to be a next week's vlog. Yay!
Yeah, so that's where we are, right on where we are. Come and join us.
And see if we actually get the work done before we run out of MOT, because it runs out on Friday.
It runs out on Thursday.
So if we don't get the work done before then, we are stranded.
Yeah.
We've managed to come back to one of our favourite park-ups. Well, it's not a park-up, one of our favourite sites. And they've been brilliant, haven't they? Letting us come in dead late, because we didn't know what was happening at all. We just rang them up about half an hour ago and was like, please tell us you've got space to chuck us in tonight. And they have, so...
So fingers crossed. Subscribe and see what happens this week, and it'll be in next Sunday's vlog, whether we get through it or not, or whether we're going to be stranded looking for a part that's 20 odd years old.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. Catch you next time.